Yo guys, what is good? How are we? Hope we're well. Always sounds really echoey in here, doesn't it? It's because of that big ass kitchen. So yeah, breakfast time right now. I had 7 days off of the gym as a deload, which I'll touch on at the end, why I done a deload and how you can program in a deload. But we're back in the gym today, Monday. I've missed it. I've got the buzz to just go in and fucking smash my training. So in for upper today, I'm going to have my usual pre-workout, which is a big bowl of oats. If you've watched my videos, you already know what we're making. The best protein oats ever. If you want to know how to make them, click this video up there, or there, wherever it is. So yeah, big bowl of oats. I've not had this all week because I'm not trained. I've been going insane. Not really, it's nice to have a couple of days off training, to be fair, because training takes such a big part of your day. Like, you get up, pre-workout meal, and you have an hour to let that meal digest, and then you're in the gym for a couple of hours, home, shower, eat. It's like a big chunk of your day, so to not have that was nice. It gave me some more time, and it was a busy week of work, so I needed it. So yeah, gonna make my bowl of oats and chill, do some work, and then go to the gym and train upper body and get a pump, because I went a bit flat and a bit so a full week of training and I'll be back to where I was at. Even for just 2 days of training and eating, I'll be looking fucking good again. Bowl of oats time, let's go. I know I said I was going to touch on what a deload was at the end of the video, but I'm going to bless yous and do it just now. What it is if you train really hard, alright, which I hope if you're trying to build some muscle, you do train hard, because if you don't, you're not going to grow with as much muscle as you want. So you train really hard. We can't maintain that for 10, 15, 20, 25 weeks back to back. Alright, so there's going to come a point where you maybe just need a deload. Alright, a fancy word of time off. You can run that in a few different ways. You can either take 3, 4, 5 days off of the gym, or in my case, I just take a week off because of how hard I know I can train and how hard I know I can push everything. A week for me is good. Or you can still go in and train, but you would reduce workload by 50%. So by you reducing that workload and actually going in the gym, you still keep that neurological connection to the movements, but you're not dealing with enough volume and enough load to warrant fatigue on the body, or as much fatigue as going in and doing full on volume and full on training intensity would. So that week would maybe look like, say every movement's, 3 sets, 3, 4 sets, whatever. You'd go in and just half everything. Alright, half your training volume. So if you're doing 15, 20 sets of chest a week, you would just half that, the same on every muscle group. You would maybe just reduce load as well on the bar and just hit a bit of a higher rep scheme and keep 1 to 2 reps in the tanks. You're still going in the training, but you're not overworking yourself. So after that week of deload training, you'll still be feeling better. I just prefer taking a couple of days off. I don't like going into a session knowing that I can't take it to a 10 out of 10 intensity. I like going into training knowing I'm fucking pushing it. So when I don't get that, I don't enjoy it. So I just take a week off or 4 or 5 days off, depending on how battered I'm feeling. So that is when you would deload, essentially. Signs of it are you just feel fatigued, training progressions are not happening, you're not getting stronger, lifts haven't been going up for a while, you're not motivated to go up to the gym, you're sleeping in a wee bit more, as I said, just fatigue, motivation dipping, appetites maybe hit a plateau as well. These are signs that you might just need a deload, okay? It means that when you then go in and train, it means the quality of work that you put into your training can be a lot better, alright? For me, 5-6 weeks is how much I get out of my training before I really just dip down. So every 6 weeks for me, I take time off. For some people, it might be 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 4 weeks. Everyone's different. Listen to your body. Don't be afraid to rest. The absolute goated bowl of oats there, man. That is a bowl of goodness right there. God damn, just looking at that bowl of oats there makes me absolutely gagging for a bowl of it. Yeah, here we are, upper session again. Plate loaded incline press. I love this movement, but I also fucking hate this movement. It's so hard to progress. If you've ever used the hammer strength equipment, you'll know how fucking brutal it is. Setup that I've found that works well though is putting the seat a little bit lower and have the hands a bit wider. Just make sure when you're pressing, you try and have your elbows and your wrists in line with one another. If they ever slip out of place, you can get some dodgy ass shoulders and elbows, and you're in a much more powerful position to press when they are lined up. I think I got about 8 or 9 there, which is more than a couple of weeks ago. So nice. Cable press, but using cuffs at the elbow. Unreal, by the way. The amount of range you need to go through is short, but the contraction that you get in the chest here is absolutely insane. If you can be arsed setting up, do it.
If not, just use handles. You get a really good fucking contraction here. My chest was absolutely pumped after those two movements. This single arm pull down, again, hammer strength equipment is either a hit or a miss. It depends how you set it up. What you'll find with the hammer strength equipment, any plate loaded one, is you really need to adjust your body position to make the machine feel good. And if you're doing that and it still doesn't feel good, it's probably best that you use a different machine, because some people just aren't suited to fit on some hammer strength pieces. That is literally just how it is with hammer strength equipment. You either fit it well and you can do it well, or you go in it and it feels absolute ass. But this single arm pull down has been feeling nice since I've made this wee adjustment with my setup. If you want to see how I adjust it and how I set it up, jump on my Instagram and you'll see a video breakdown of it. Some tricep push downs here, long rope, because again we can get a little bit more range at that bottom part, and the longer rope means that the shoulders do not internally rotate at the bottom part, which they would with a short rope. I was a weak bitch on these today, or the other day. My wrist is fucked, so some lighter dumbbells here, incline cable curl, working that lengthened range of the bicep. These feel absolutely sweet. Shoulder raise, can't really fault this. One thing with this is make sure that when you're doing a shoulder raise and you've got a pad here, put the pad higher up on the tricep, because it's mechanically going to lift up better. If you've got it lower down, it won't work. There you go, done and dusted.
That was one of these showers that was fucking amazing. My hair is getting so long, mate. Look at this, I've been growing it out, getting it quite long, but camera ran out of charge there when I was talking, but we are away out a walk right now. Always try and get at least a walk a day, because movement, still try to get steps in, don't want to gain all this weight and be a fat, unfit bastard. And I quite just like what it does for you from a mental standpoint. Getting out once a day, walk, not on my phone, going through social media, just walk, look at the views, if there is any, and just have some head time. Or I'll see a friend, and it's usually a nice break up to my day. When I'm in the house all day, doing work, PT, and it's nice to see a friend once a day or whatever, get a walk, get a catch up, keeps you sane, so that's what I'm about to do today. Loving this autumn/winter season coming in, because you can start to break out the big jackets again, man. That's what it's all about. Yo, how are we? This is 2 days later. We're chilling. Don't knock. Wife the Adidas with Nike shoes. Is that illegal? A wee bit. Speaking of Nike, I'm sick of getting clothes. I'm in that pure weird phase just now of gaining weight, where I'm pure planning ahead of like, will I buy those clothes now and it fits me right now, but will it fit me in 2-3 months? Because my weight gain's been up and up and up quite gradually, and I'm just like, I don't like wasting money, mate, you know what I mean? So a large fits my waist right now, but I know a large will not fit me when I'm at 100 kilo, which is 5 kilo away. So it's not too far away. I think I'll be there by January, probably. So that's my wee dilemma, my midlife dilemma, not buying clothes because I don't know if they'll fit me in a couple of months. Don't know if you're the same. Does anyone feel like that? You're in this whole world of physique development, bodybuilding, whatever you want to call it. Just what you need to deal with, man. Clothes not fitting. But yeah, so title of the video, why you're not progressing, why you're not gaining the muscle you want to gain, why you're not looking the way you want to look, okay, down to a couple of things. You can sit here for ages and list things back to back to back, but here is a couple of photos of me in 2018, 19 and 20, so those 3 years, and I don't look all that different, and it's down to me not doing the things I'm about to mention. First one, track your damn calories. Alright, see the amount of people that will say, oh, I'm trying to make this physique progression, I'm trying to gain this amount of muscle, I'm trying to lose this fat, but I don't want to track calories. I'm just like, well, go fuck yourself then. You obviously don't want to make physique progress. Track your calories, man. If you don't know what's going in your body, you cannot, no matter how good you are at estimating how much that bowl of cereal weighs or how much potatoes you've got in that plate, no matter how good you think you are, you're going to be off, alright, okay? Because if you miscount, you know, a couple of calories across 5 meals, that'll all add up, whether you're in a deficit or in a surplus. So try your calories. If you're not doing that at all, track them, okay? It takes 2 fucking minutes. All I do, easy as, get on MyFitnessPal, jump in. Literally, I've tracked this morning's breakfast. What did I have? Sourdough toast, eggs, bacon, and potato scone with a bit of cheese on it. Unreal. 91 grams of carbs, 24 grams of fat, 62 grams of protein. I know what I've ate. Get a good training program and stick to the damn thing, alright? Don't overcomplicate it. Don't look for the holy grail of training programs, the absolute best version of this training. Stick to one you enjoy. Cover a basis of all movement patterns. A pull down for back, a row for back, a horizontal row for back. Cover a wide spread of movements and get really fucking good at them and progress over time. Combination of that and tracking your food is literally the key to changing your physique, alright? My camera just died, here we go, again. On top of that, you're still going out every single fucking weekend and getting completely wrecked out your mind or completely thrown everything off track. I've also been that guy. I've also been that person that went out every single Friday, Saturday, get pissed, took whatever, basically I'm done, a week's worth of progress. I wouldn't eat at all on the Sunday, I'd eat minimal food on the Saturday, and I think, where did I see this figure? It's if you aren't on plan every weekend, okay, so Saturday, Sunday, if you just miss those days, that equates to 28% of your year. So if you miss a beat on your weekends and you aren't on point on a weekend, 28% of the year you aren't on track, alright? That's a big fucking number, alright? So you missing weekends compared to somebody else that is not missing weekends, you're falling 28% short, alright? So don't let things fall off track in the weekends. I've been there, I've done that myself. I've fallen into that trap of missing meals, not doing that, fucking around, and you know what, if you've got a goal that's big enough, then you will make some sort of sacrifice. And if it's a case of, don't get me wrong, the odd weekend I'll maybe go out or I'll maybe overeat some calories or whatever, but if it's one every 2-3 weekends, it's not a big deal, right? But if it's every single weekend back to back, you're really cutting yourself short, and if your physique goals mean that much to you, then you will make a bit of sacrifice, okay? I have, and it's just become habit now. I remember when I first started this whole bodybuilding journey, physique building journey, it was hard to turn around weekends, and the older you get, you don't actually give a fuck, mate. You just get on with it. Too many people are stagnant with their training and nutrition. Change your nutrition, okay? You are in a goal and you're in a phase, you should not be in the same calories forever, alright? There's going to become a point where they need to change. So if you're in a bulking phase, there will come a point where you need to increase calories. If you're in a diet, there will be a point where you need to decrease calories, okay? Too many people will sometimes just stick with the same calories, think it's working, then just rinse it, okay? You want to rinse as much progression on the same calorie count as possible, but there will come a point you need to change it. And with regards to training, too many people just go in and just do the same fucking weight every single damn week, alright? You've probably heard the term progressive overload, get stronger over time. Yes, get stronger over time, add more weight to the bar, add more reps with that weight. So if you went in and did a 100 kilo bench for 5 reps, go in next week and try and get 6 reps, and the week after try and get 7, 8, 9, 10. It might take you 6 weeks, it might take you 8 weeks, it might take you 2 or 3 months. I don't know how long it will take you, but strive to be better on every movement. Treat your small movements like your big ones. That's a big tip as well. So many people go in and do their big movements, but they don't put the same energy and the same focus into the smaller movements as they do the big ones. Give those wee movements the same attention. Shoulder raises, curls, calves, leg extensions, your accessories as they're looked at. I don't know why they're called that, but they're just as important as every other movement. So treat your small ones like your big ones. Progress your training and also progress your food, because if you're progressing training and getting stronger and stronger and stronger, your body's going to in turn burn more and it's going to need more energy, that energy coming from food. You need to stick to a phase, alright? Don't phase jump. I've also done that. I've done that for around 2 years. I just phase jumped. I went into a bulk, then into a diet, back into a bulk, then I done nothing, then I bulked, and then I diet, and boom, boom, boom. Stick to a phase and run with it for a minimum, I say minimum 6 months. Don't want to diet for 6 months unless you're morbidly obese or you're really fat. But stick to a phase. So if you're going to go in a gaining phase and a muscle building phase, stick with it for a minimum of 4 or 5 months. Don't jump in it for 3, 4, 5 weeks and then give up and then think you're too fat, alright? Stick to a phase. Get through the feeling of feeling uncomfortable. Sometimes when you go through like a gaining phase, you might feel a bit softer, a bit tubbier. Deal with it, keep on fucking going, and you'll thank yourself in the long run, alright? So don't phase jump, stick to a phase and stick with it for a long period of time until you start to reap the benefits of the phase that you're in, okay? Too many people jump in and out of phases and it fucking ruins your progress, man, big time. Guys, hope that was enjoyable. Hope you're having an awesome day, have an awesome night, weekend, whatever day it is you're watching this. I'll catch you guys in the next video. My drillers in a bit.